Thank you. My favorite thing over like the last 4 years is that like abortion and the N-word are like the exact same thing, and everybody's just trying to figure out how they can get away with doing it. Like every time, people are like, yeah, if they say it in a song and I'm alone in a car and a black dude gives me a pass, can I get an abortion? And you're like, I don't know if that's how it works. Do whatever you need to do, I guess. Why is this the thing you care about so much? Every time it's just like, well, what if I'm like in a park? You're like, just do it already. Fucking just get rid of it. Why are we talking about this? I'll never have to worry about that. I got a vasectomy like 10 years ago, and it's the best decision I ever fucking made. Thank you. What's crazy though is that I did a special and I put clips out. One of those clips went viral, me announcing that I had a vasectomy, and it's amazing the amount of people that will get angry at dudes like, you got a vasectomy, that's fucking wrong, man, you can't do that shit. It is your evolutionary responsibility to make people. I'm like, uh-huh. It's also your evolutionary responsibility to fucking kill your asthmatic four-eyed kid who's fucking allergic to strawberries. That's also your evolutionary responsibility to do that. He's holding us back right now from becoming a better species. So unless you're willing to smother him in his sleep, stop getting mad at who I'm coming in. How about we fucking stop worrying about that? By the way, I was the only person who was stoked about Roe v. Wade getting overturned because, like, I'm going to be a hot commodity on the dating market now. This is awesome. I was going to get fucking O'Doul's tattooed on my balls because I have non-alcoholic jizz running through me now. Like, that was my whole plan. I can go up to any woman and go, I'm not going to fuck up your life. With a baby, I'll do it other ways for sure, but not with a baby, I promise you that shit.
Here you go.
Single again, and I don't want to date. I fucking hate dating. Also, I don't want to deal with like the weird, like, I'm 35. I'm gonna wait until I'm like 50 to get into a relationship, because hopefully by then their parents will be fucking dead. And I won't have to talk to them or learn about anything. Having some dad come up to me and go, what are your intentions with my daughter? Like, are you a sitcom dad? What the fuck are you talking about? What are my intentions? Let's think about what your intentions are, okay? Because at some point you looked at that girl's mother and you said, what a beautiful, wonderful creature that I want to spend the rest of my life with. And then shoot loads up inside of her until a parasite forms that feeds off of her for 9 months straight and gets to the size of a fire extinguisher that she has to push out through a keyhole, and we take care of for 18 years or more. That's what you thought. That's what your intentions were. My intentions? I just want to fuck your daughter and watch The Mandalorian afterwards. That's all I want to do. This is a dumb joke. I see a bunch. No, not that one. That was a smart. This one. Sometimes I just have fun thoughts in my head. I see like so many guys like when they're dating, just like people, like it's kind of gross for like people to have like period sex, isn't it? It's like I don't think it is. Like I've had plenty of period sex with my I had sex with my girlfriends on her period. Wasn't with her, but that's not part of the fucking show. If I worded that and said that better, have been much. You got the idea of it, but that wasn't as good as you could have been. Because I don't believe it. That's the problem. I don't believe in cheating. That's my fucking issue. Here's how much I don't believe in cheating. I have never cheated in my entire life. However, one time a woman was about to blow me while I was in a relationship, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm in a relationship. Stop. And then I called my girlfriend and broke up with her immediately. I'm like, oh, go ahead. That's fine. That shit's over. It's not legal. It's fine. You can break up with somebody over a phone call and it's technically true. Like, it's only in a marriage where you're like, they gotta sign paperwork. Fuck, this sucks. Anybody in here right now that's in a relationship, you can text your girlfriend and be like, yeah, it's over. All right, let me fuck somebody. And then 10 seconds later go back, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. And it doesn't matter. It's just 100%, it's real, old. Some people that are laughing right now have done that shit and you're awful fucking people. I just want you to know. I respect the hustle, though. I absolutely do, but it's not a good thing. I just want you to know it's not okay. Fuck. Alright, just more things that have happened over, like, you know my favorite thing, another just favorite thing that's happened over the last couple of years is the whole, like, slavery debate and fucking Irish people always having to go, no, the Irish were slaves, too. You're like, yeah, you know what? yes, you were. But you know what the problem is? You didn't do any fucking thing. Like, that's the issue with it. Like, there have been pyramids, railroads, the fucking White House. What did you Irish fucking do? Not a goddamn thing. Tell me one thing Irish slavery gave us besides women beating. Tell me one fucking thing that it gave us, and I'll totally go, yeah, the Irish were slaves too. Let's give them their heyday. Until I hear something they accomplished besides alcoholism and fucking spitting on black people, I am not gonna fucking give in to you on your Irish slavery bullshit. By the way, Ellen's Irish and she's looking at me like, I have to tell my dad this now. Fuck, I don't want to do that. I am an atheist. The bald guy brought it up earlier. I can't remember names. I'm shit with names. I remembered everybody's name that I'm going to for the rest of my life. It's like 5 people, that's it. It's Bill, it's Nick, it's Ellen, it's Mark, it's Pat, Billy. That's it. You're all just fucking faces to me now. I remembered everybody. When you brought up atheism, and it's funny that atheists will always say, like, nothing happens after you die, and that's not true. Plenty of shit happens after you die. The world just moves on without you. That's all that is. Your wife's gonna get tag teamed by all your friends, and somebody's gonna dig up your corpse and fuck it, you specifically. That's what happens. I'm gonna start wrapping this up just because I don't want to say any more. I want to say more terrible things, I just don't. I actually am dating somebody right now, and we watch a lot of murder documentaries because she's white, and I watch so many things on fucking serial killers. The craziest thing to me, like the most disturbing thing to me, is that like most of the time people kill because they find out like they get a sexual release off of it, and like that's the most depressing thing I could imagine. Like your whole life you're not coming, and then one day you murder somebody and you're like, oh, God damn it. Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Who am I gonna kill next? The gypsy said I was gonna be a traveling salesman. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, but alright. And also, you ever notice like when they have like when they catch a serial killer and he's in court, that is the calmest motherfucker I have ever seen. And he knows he did it. He's in court just like, oh, I totally did all that shit. There's shit you don't even know about. He's sitting there calmly. I couldn't do that. I get nervous when like my girlfriend goes, who ate the last piece of cake? And I'm like, fuck, she knows. I couldn't do it. That's when I get nervous. Fuck, I don't know. Alright, so I get to travel a lot for this job, and it's stupid. I don't understand why I get to do it, but I get to do it. And 2 years ago, I was in Oregon, and it's not a great state. In fact, they legalized like all drugs, and nobody's checked on them in a long time. So, talk to them, it's weird. Craziest thing too is when you get to Oregon, people are like, we care about everybody in Oregon. You're like, that explains all the people camping on the sidewalk. You're like, what? You're like, yeah, you figure it out. I was out in Oregon, I was doing a show, and before the show, this guy comes up to me and the host, and he's got like a Dickie shirt on and a fucking backwards cap, and he's got a skull tattoo on his throat, and he just comes up, he's like, you guys are the comics, right? I'm like, uh-huh. And he's like, I just want you guys to know, like, you're fucking badasses for what you do. You know what I mean? Like, you get up on stage and you tell it like it is. I think that's really badass. I'm like, you have a skull tattoo on your fucking neck. I think you're a bigger badass than I am. And he's like, I got a lot more. I got a thing on my head. I'm like, oh, you kill people for money. Okay, that makes sense. And he's like, but I just want you guys to know, you can say whatever you want tonight, just no jokes about Jesus, you know what I mean? Like, so you joke about whatever you want, just no jokes about the Lord. I'm like, okay. And he walks away, and I look at the host, and I go, that is the gayest shit I have ever heard in my fucking life. Like, really? Like, your fucking savior was nailed up on a cross, stabbed a bunch of times, had the shit beat out of him, but he can't take a little yuck? Your savior's fucking gay, dude. He is fucking gay as shit. It's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard of. I've gotten people online telling me before that, like, you're gonna go to hell for the things that you say about God. You're blasphemous, and God's gonna punish you for that. I'm like, I'm not even famous, and he's gonna punish me? Really? Like, He's gonna punish the weak. He's gonna beat up the weakest kid on the fucking playground. What a faggot that dude is. Like, who gives a shit, really? And then I had made so many God jokes. The last time I went to the dentist was like just checking out my teeth, and they go, "You have an abscess under your tongue." I go, "What?" And they go, you have a thing there. I go, "I've never bitten my tongue." They go, "Well, there's an abscess under your tongue." I'm like, "Oh shit. The blasphemy maker's getting taken care of. This is where it all comes out." And God's like, "I'm gonna punish you for that shit. It's coming your way." And then later in the day, I had something stuck in my teeth, and I tried to like dig it out with my tongue, and I realized where my tongue was touching on my teeth is where the abscess was. I'm like, "Oh, that's what it was. Okay." God's still gay. He's still fucking gay. He's a fucking loser I don't care about.